Hello people! Since Warthunder 11th anniversary event is live, I thought I'll make a video on my pick of GE premium vehicles. By the way, I will not be including any pack vehicles. Instead, I'll make a separate video on about that. Now, these GE vehicles are my picks that I find unique and fun, also competitive. All of them will be mentioned be at rank 3 and above, since you might need to do some grinding of the event tasks. Before I mention what are my picks of premium vehicles, remember to pick up premium account, guys. It was stuck with all the premium vehicles, giving bonus RP and Lion, plus extra features that gives you like this ability to disable like certain maps that you don't want. And buying premium account in Warthunder sale, that's like 50% off right now, is a great deal, especially with the increase of inflations all around the world. It might be worth buying 2 years maybe if you want to invest more in Warthunder. Now for the top 5 vehicles that I would recommend purchasing. First one I recommend is the A2D-1, the Sky Shark, the strike aircraft, American plane with the turboprop engine. This plane is better version of the Tech 3 AD2 with faster speed plus air brakes and a lot of choices of armament and bombs, especially the bombs. The 4,000-pound bomb that's like a mini nuke that you can deliver fast with the Sky Shark speed, almost 800 per hour. Be very useful in 7.0 to 7.7 BR. And with the current event bringing back the mouse, you'll be facing an army of mouse players that's gonna be making playing US Nation a pain. So that's why, trust me, a mouse is not an easy thing to kill. But with the Sky Shark, you can just delete it with a single press of a button. That's why I recommend getting this wonderful plane that's multi-purpose in ground and air. The second premium vehicle I recommend is the T114, a US tank you can bring with the Sky Shark that's small and compact and deadly, that comes with a recoilless rifle that has a 2.9-second reload speed. That's insane, by the way. That's pretty insane reload speed. Thanks to the autoloader with 4 rounds, you can fire first stage ammo that fires a heat round with over 433 millimeters of pen. That's guaranteed to pen any armor, especially the mouse. That's why you can bring it to even 8.0 games with its heat round and tank being super small. You can easily surprise the enemy tanks. Can even pen T55 AM and also like other MBTs, long as it doesn't have the heat protection. That's why it's one of the most infamous tanks in War Thunder, and it used to be 6.7. That was like dark ages for the German players, by the way. And then it kept increasing its BR to 7.7. That's the current BR. The third vehicle, I would say, a great pick that I cannot pronounce if my life depends on it, is the Tiger Wagon. I'm just gonna call it a Tiger Wagon because I can't say the word. It's a 5.7 German tank. If a Tiger tank and the elephant had a baby together, it would be the Tiger Wagon. That has the mobility of the elephant and the armor as well, but the gun and the turret of a Tiger 1H. It's a 5.7 German tank. If a Tiger tank and the elephant had a baby together, it would be the Tiger Wagon. That has the mobility of the elephant and the armor as well, but the gun and the turret of a Tiger 1H. It's a heavy tank that can become a bunker with its 2 plates of 102 millimeters of armor that combines together to get the total of 204 millimeters of armor at 5.7 BR. And it does not require angling of your tank. All you need to do is look forward and directly at the enemy with your Tiger tank. Now for the gun is a standard Tiger 1H gun. You need to pick the PZGR round. That's like a nuke round that almost all Tigers have. That's like a guarantee one shot. Because with the explosive filler, the extra explosive filler that has, is guaranteed to kill anything if it hits it. Now, let's talk about the disadvantages. The disadvantages of the Tiger Wagon is the horrible turretation speed that you can easily counter by fighting at long distances. If you do long distance engagement, you will win. Like, you will win if it's long as it's not a jumbo that you can't pen. But any other tanks that I had playing Warthunder, like playing the 5.7 Tiger Wagon in Warthunder, has been easy, especially the T-34s that you meet a lot. And the other great thing about this tank is the backward speed. It has 28 kilometers backward speed for a Tiger tank. That's ridiculous. Meaning, if you wanted to, you can actually fight like an IS-2 by driving backward and shooting backwards. But I don't recommend that. Now, that's why it's pretty crazy being at 5.7. It's been 5.7 for a long, long time. You can also get another premium vehicle that goes nicely with the Tiger Wagon tank. It's my fourth vehicle that I recommend, the Doe 335B2. This plane is considered to be one of the best cast planes at 5.7 PR for Germany. That combines two different Doe together. You get both of their abilities. One is you get 30mm cannon. You get three of them. And the other one is it also get bombs. Two 250-kilogram bombs and one 500-kilogram bomb. That makes it as a perfect plane to hunt down bombers, tanks, and anything that goes in front of you will get deleted. Because with a 30mm gun, has special rounds called armor-piercing belts. With 77mm of pen, round making it deadly for ground vehicles, turning them into Swiss cheese. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can also carry the bombs at the same times. Just if I didn't mention that. And one of them is hidden in the middle of the plane, the 500-kilogram bomb, in the middle hidden hatch. And the Doe 335B2 comes with two engines, by the way. One of them is at the back and one of them is the forward, giving the unique ability where one of the engine dies from the AA or other machine gun, the other one can carry the plane back to the airfield. And it also comes with fire extinguishers. That's amazing. If one of the engine goes down, like it catches on fire, you can just turn it off. You can just stop the fire and survive. That makes it having a high survivability, and this is why the reason I love this plane. It does require skill to fly. It's a habit of locking up with high speed, and it's also a high risk reward plane as well, since if you bring the bombs and the armor piercing belt, it requires to spawn on it 700 to 800 spawn points. That's a lot. Meaning, if you die when you spawn in it and don't kill anything, you're game over. You have to start a new game. Overall, it's a unique and great addition to Germany 5.7 lineup. Now, speaking of additional tanks to add to your lineup, the fifth vehicle I recommend is the Hori Prototype, a Japanese tank destroyer that's at 6.7, used to be 6.0, has good reason why BR increased. It has a habit of bullying Tiger tanks and jumbos before, with its 105mm gun, and has a decent armor if it ever gets a down tier. The selling point of the Hori Prototype is the gun, the very high one-shot potential, which its round comes to 200 grams of explosive that can pen 205mm of armor. Basically, it's a nuke round. That also has pretty good velocity. That made my grind in Japan more enjoyable. Plus, it completes the 6.7 Japan lineup. Now, thanks for watching everybody. Good luck on Warthunder and see you next time.